problem number 3. You got your arms too high. We talk about this every episode. My arms should not be lifted above my shoulder line.
Your arm's off.
No, it isn't. Golf swing, backswing. Look at this. This is lift. Lift. My arm's going up. That's lift. A lot of people like to teach a golf philosophy where you do 2 turns and a lift. I call that a bunch of BS because you know what? 1 motion, 2 motion, 3 motion, 4 motion. That's 4. You got to coordinate turn, lift, drop, turn. Are you kidding me? Timing that? So, lift problem. Number 1, arm is above your shoulder line. You know what that usually causes? So most people, it's not that dramatic. It's more like this. But it's enough to cause you enough trouble. Because whatever goes up must come down. It's going to happen. That's the way the club always works. Some people don't come down. Some people just go over and they chop wood. It's still going down though. Up, arm above shoulder line. Then they got to drop. They've got to hit. Just stop making this game so dang hard. It's really as easy, instead of lifting, whoop, doing lifting, do it with me, stand up, whoop, do the wave, whoop. We're gonna go this way, around, 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 get to the chopper, around now, please. Now, if you can turn around, you get the hands behind your right shoulder and your lead arm is on your shoulder line. Boom. And this arm folds and it's connected to your side. It's perfect. And the power of swinging around, everything you do, when you hit something hard, you're going around, around. You're not going, that's a lunatic high five. Who does that? Nobody does that. Around. Look how powerful that is. You could do that all day long. So, get rid of the high arms. Throw them out the window. Throw them out the window, go around, you get some more turn, and back around. It's beautiful. It will work every single time. Consistency is found when you go around. Common top of backswing problem number 4. Loss of connection in the right bicep. This one is really simple to diagnose, and it causes a lot of problems. So you see the top, you've lost this connection right here. It's a flying elbow. You call it a flying elbow chicken wing out here. You got chicken wings on this side, you got chicken wings on this side. We got 2 types of chicken wings in the golf swing. I'd rather just eat chicken wings instead of have them in the golf swing. I don't know why we have to have them in the golf swing. We just got to get rid of them. Have them after you play your round at the pub on the 19th hole. Have the wings there. Now, this is really simple. Connect your right upper arm to your side and just swing and keep this glued in there. You can have a little bit of wiggle, but not a whole lot. We don't need it. Remember what I talked about, we're swinging around here to here. Now, if you do find that you're going around for a good start, then you get to the top and you lift them up. Stop doing that. That's too much. You're starting to lift because you're used to a longer swing. You're used to overswinging. If you're used to overswinging, you've got to recognize that you're going to be taking a much shorter swing. In fact, I'm one of those people who likes to overswing too, and I feel like I'm taking a half swing when I'm here, but it's actually full. So you've got to get used to having a half swing, used to connecting this to your side. If you're looking for a better way to practice this, get a towel. Ta-da! Place the towel under both arms. Try making a backswing with a towel. You will, and not losing the towel. You will not overswing. In fact, you're relying on your shoulders to turn down. You're relying on your right arm to fold. 2 big sources of power and consistency, and my body starts turning. It's very simple. You'll never lift again, and you'll never do this chicken wing again. You'll only be eating chicken wings on the 19th hole. Backswing problem number 5. Would you believe it? I told you that there's a problem as being too around and too low at the top of the backswing? Yeah. That's one that's tough because it tells you you're working on all the right things, but you're doing too much of a good thing. Too low means that the club and the arm are lower than your shoulder line. And this one is less common among amateurs. Actually, if you go too low, that means you're really working on a lot of the right things. But we need to fix this. And I gotta be careful with what I tell you here because I don't want you lifting your arms. So, when you're too low, we've got to get this left arm higher. But what happens when we're too low? Well, if we go too low too soon, this arm is lower than my shoulder line. You can see it down here. A lot of times people will either swing back down to under and hit a big hook and a big push, or they will do the opposite. They'll go really low and then they'll go up, lift the arms and chop at it. I see more of the chopping in one of these instances. I was one of those people too. So if you're too low, here's the fix. I'm ultra connected, so there's no problem with connection here, but you've got to learn to move the arm up here. So what I'm not saying is, I'm saying not to lift. It's actually a lot simpler than that. You don't need to lift the arm. We need the lead arm to elevate. It needs to elevate, but we're not lifting it like this, okay? Don't want you thinking lift. If you just take your right arm and you fold it at a 45-degree angle like this, karate, that club is going to go up the proper path. See, you've got too much turn in your golf swing, and you're turning so much you can keep turning low, low, low. And lo and behold, that club is low, low. It's too low. We need to elevate it. But you've got too much turn, bringing the club too low and around. You can see that right there. So instead of doing too low and around, we need less turn. Turn less. I want you to actually, since you're an over-turner, which is detrimental for your game, there's a proper amount of turn. You can overturn. I know it sounds like you can't do it enough in the beginning. Like a lot of people, they need turn. But this is for the person who does too much turn. Fold that arm up. That right arm, 45-degree angle. Look at this. Proper path. That's the backswing. So that gets the left arm elevated enough up in front of you to get on your shoulder line. But I'm not lifting it. I'm not. It's still connected here. It's still connected. Just distinguish. This is a lift. This is the proper amount of backswing. Throwing that sand over my shoulder. The bucket over the shoulder. I'm not lifting though. Connected here. I'm connected. I'm turning. And if I just pull this right arm up, the shoulders turn down, and my hands and my arms are in the best position possible to deliver the club. The backswing is really that simple. Check out my 2-motion golf swing. If you go to SagutoGolf, it will take you right to my website where you can learn about the swing. Check out the link in the description below. I'll help you learn all these things in extensive detail. Alright, Saguto golfers, I hope you had fun learning about the 5 most common top of backswing issues and how to fix them. I am your samurai golf instructor master, Tom Saguto, and we're not going to cross the line here, but I just did with this sword in this episode. Probably just cross the line. But if you're crossing the line, get that arm folded instead and you'll be approaching from beautiful slicing fruit and Ninja Warrior and all that stuff. Have a fantastic week. I'll see you all coming up soon. Hope all of your top of backswing woes are fixed by that time. We're continuing the Socially Distanced Golf Academy as we go through this socially distanced time. Oh, special things coming up in new episodes. I've got this awesome hitting net in my backyard, and I can't wait to show you guys what's going on back there. Stay tuned. Thanks again for watching. Have an awesome week.